So let's be honest, some of the best places to live in Tampa Bay don't show up on the top 10 list. They're the neighborhoods that locals move to when they're done chasing trends and ready to build a life that fits them best. Today I'm sharing 7 Tampa Bay neighborhoods locals love but don't really want you to know about. Because if you're serious about living here, not just vacationing here, this list might change your search completely. If we've never met before, my name is Juan Alcalá. Over 6 years ago, my wife Kate and I packed up our 3 kids and moved 1,200 miles south to Tampa Bay from Michigan. Since then, we've helped almost 150 families make the same move. And if I've learned anything, it's this. The best places to live aren't always the most popular. They're the ones that actually feel livable, with great schools, walkable streets, and neighbors who stick around. Now let me show you what I mean. Now the first one on my list is North River Ranch in Parrish, Florida. Now this is the southeastern portion of Tampa Bay. It's northern Manatee County. It's right off of I-75, just north of Bradenton and south of Riverview. It's approximately 40 to 50 minutes to downtown Tampa, 30 to 35 minutes to St. Pete and Sarasota, and this is where a lot of families are heading before the rest of the world catches up, so to speak. North River Ranch is a master planned community that's being built with a purpose. It's got walking trails, K-8 schools, a village center, and plenty of open space. Bark Park, the trails out there are awesome. They even do their own 5K. It's pretty darn cool. And if you want that community feel without having to grow into it, this one's already delivering. The homes here are mostly new construction in the $500,000 to $800,000 range, and you get a lot for that money. You've got access to pools, bike paths, parks, and soon you won't need to leave the neighborhood for much. It's especially popular with families relocating from the Midwest, the Northeast, and Texas, looking for space, new homes, and great schools. Number 2 on my list is Oakhurst Acres, and this is in Seminole, Florida, and this is western Pinellas County. It's located in between Clearwater Beach and St. Pete Beach, just east of Reddington Shores. It's only 5 to 7 minutes to the beach, roughly 45 minutes to downtown Tampa, 30 minutes to downtown St. Pete, give or take. And if you want the beach life with quiet mornings, bigger yards, an established neighborhood, and pretty decent schools, this is your spot. Oakhurst Acres flies under the radar because it's mostly single family homes, no big developments, and is not overly commercial. This is where beach access meets everyday conveniences, and most people driving down Oakhurst don't even know it's there. Families love it for its location near Seminole High School, Oakhurst Elementary, and proximity to the beach, waterfront parks, and the Pinellas Trail. Expect to spend somewhere between $500,000 and $900,000 for something that's move-in ready. And here's what's really cool. If you're a runner, a biker, if you want to get on the golf cart and just run over to the beach, this is a neighborhood where you can do that very easily. The third neighborhood on our list has been very popular for young professionals over the last 5 years, but now it's starting to attract families, which I find very interesting, and this is Seminole Heights. It's north of downtown Tampa, close to I-275 and the Hillsborough River. It's 10 minutes to Armature Works, and this is one of my favorite spots in all of Tampa Bay. You know, we take the family down there. We've had movie nights out in the parking lot. It's one of our favorite steakhouses is there, and that's like the northern end of the Tampa Riverwalk, which is just great. It's 15 minutes to the airport, give or take. And if you're moving here for work or you just want to be close to the action, Seminole Heights is one of the most culturally active neighborhoods in Tampa as well. You've got great local breweries like Florida Avenue Brewing Company, which has their FL IPA is one of the best. Florida IPA is fantastic. They've got great creative restaurants, boutique shops, and restored historic homes all in one walkable grid. This is where I see people go when they want walkability, personality, and something that doesn't feel manufactured. These are very well-established neighborhoods. Now, if you're looking to pick up a house over here, you can expect the prices to range anywhere from $400,000 to over $1 million for new construction, or with full renovations and added square footage, so just keep that in mind. You've got Ridgecrest Park. Ridgecrest Park is a local go-to, and you're never far away from Tampa's best events and nightlife. And if you've got more questions about the communities that we're discussing today, feel free to reach out. There are 2 ways to get those questions answered. 1, you can leave a comment down below. I personally answer all of those. I don't have a bot doing it. It's me. There's no assistant. Or you can use the link below to jump right in my calendar. It'll take you to our website. You'll answer just a couple of questions, and that'll give you direct access to my calendar. We'll hop on a Zoom call, open up the city, pull up Google Maps, and walk you through and really help point you in the right direction to get you started. Now we're gonna downshift from city living to take you to a great suburb in Odessa, and this is Vandyke Farms. It's located in northern Hillsborough County, just off the Suncoast Parkway, which is awesome. You can be to downtown Tampa in 30 minutes, 15 minutes to West Chase, 20 minutes to the airport. Vandyke Farms is what happens when families outgrow the starter home and want room to breathe. We sold a home there last year. It was phenomenal. I almost bought it myself. If Kate would have allowed us to move away from the beach, that would have been the home that I picked up. Just the size of the yard, a 3-car garage. It's a little bit older and a little bit more established. These homes were built in the 90s and 2000s, but this home had been fully renovated. The outdoor space was just unbelievable. You know, think oversized lots, mature landscaping, wide streets, and a layout that actually feels spread out. If you want a yard, a 3-car garage, and neighbors who wave when you pass, this is the place where people go to stay. You are near top tier schools like Steinbrenner High School, again, really close to the Suncoast Parkway, and tucked far enough back that it feels peaceful but not isolated, which I think that people kind of love that balance. Homes typically range anywhere from $750,000 to over $1.3 million, especially for those homes backing to water or conservation lots. Number 5 on our list is West Park Village. It's in the heart of West Chase, downtown if you will, which is northwest Hillsborough County. It's 25 minutes approximately to downtown Tampa, 15 or 20 minutes to the airport, 30 minutes to Clearwater Beach. West Park Village is what a lot of people wish their neighborhood felt like. There's sidewalks everywhere, local restaurants, bars, boutiques, salons. There's a dentist office down there. One of my favorite coffee shops is down there as well. And a community layout that actually encourages you to leave the house and walk the neighborhood. This is one of those neighborhoods where you're gonna walk the dog in the morning, go grab a coffee at the Blind Tiger, and hit the wine bar at night, all without touching your car, which is awesome. It draws families, working and young professionals. With top-rated schools and a low-key social energy, it balances livability with convenience, which is awesome. There's actually a Costco within minutes. The Wild Fork is over there. You've got some great shopping. Whole Foods is not too far away either. Home prices range from $400,000s for townhomes to starting in the high 5s for single-family homes to well over $1 million for single-family homes with updates. And number 6 on this list is a neighborhood that Kate and I actually agree that if we ever are going to move away from the beach, this is where we're going to move to, and this is Old Northeast in St. Petersburg. It is literally just northeast of downtown St. Pete, hence the name Old Northeast. This is one of those neighborhoods where you're going to walk out of your front door, go to Beach Drive, head over to Vinoy Park to walk the dogs, catch the sunrise in the morning, walk all the way over to St. Pete Pier, and it's all within minutes of what you're doing on a daily basis. It's gonna be 10 minutes to St. Pete Pier in a car if you had to do that. I would just probably take my bike or walk because that's what you wanna do every day. That's why you live here. It's 25 to 30 minutes to Tampa, give or take. And here's another thing that people really love about this neighborhood, including myself. If you want a home that's interesting and not cookie cutter, if you want walkability, in a neighborhood that has that real community vibe, Old Northeast is one of the most desirable places to live in Pinellas County, if not Tampa Bay. You'll find brick-lined streets, mature trees, and homes that range from classic 2-story colonials to renovated 1920 craftsman-style bungalows. It's one of those places in Florida where you can live near downtown without living in a condo, which is awesome. You're a short bike ride to all of the shops and restaurants in downtown St. Pete, but you're also in a neighborhood where families walk with their kids, walk their pets, walk to school, and neighbors meet up in the park. Now, I gotta warn you before we get into pricing that Old Northeast is not an inexpensive place to live. You can expect prices from the 800,000s into the 2 million plus range depending on the lot size, the condition of the home, and the proximity to the water, of course. Number 7 on my list is also another St. Petersburg gem, and it's just north of downtown and just west of Old Northeast, and this is the neighborhood of Crescent Lake. This entire neighborhood is centered around Crescent Lake Park. You're only 5 minutes to Central Avenue, 25 minutes to downtown Tampa, and I think it's built around one of the best parks in the entire region. You've got tennis courts, a dog park, playgrounds, running trails, and even a crescent-shaped lake. Now, the homes here tend to be a little bit smaller than Old Northeast, but not really less desirable. And the vibe tends to lean a little bit younger and a little bit more low-key, which makes sense because it costs a little bit less money to live there, but we're seeing more families start to move into Crescent Lake. And this is the kind of place where your neighbors all walk their dog at the same time and people choose to stay a while. You'll find bungalows from the 1950s, ranches, and even modern renovations ranging from the 600,000s to just around $1 million. And if you want the proximity to St. Pete without the downtown traffic, this might be your best bet. I mean, you're just a few minutes away from the highway, just a few minutes from downtown, just a few minutes from Vandyke Park. This is really one of those neighborhoods that you're gonna wanna explore if you want the best of both worlds. So if you've been searching online and feel like everything's starting to look the same, you're not wrong. But these 7 neighborhoods, they're where the locals actually live, not just invest. So if you want new plus a master plan, check out North River Ranch. You want walkable beach access? Oakhurst Acres. If you want to be near the action in Tampa, Seminole Heights. Want more space? Check out Vandyke Farms. What about community and walkability? Check out West Park Village in West Chase. If you want old world charm, architectural gems, and downtown proximity, make sure you check out Old Northeast in St. Pete. If you want a true park-centered neighborhood, Crescent Lake in St. Petersburg is also going to be a great fit. And please remember this, you're not just buying a home, you're buying into a way of life. You're buying into a community. And if you really want help finding the one that actually fits your lifestyle, make sure to hit the link below and book a Zoom call with me and the team. Now, YouTube's going to put 2 more videos up here. They're going to help you along with your home buying journey. And as always, until next time, go out and live that Tampa life.